In this video, we are going to see about a new platform called LoadLogic, which will help you to run your own performance testing services based on your AWS infrastructure. This is pretty new tool to the market, and which is also unique in the current trends. So what is unique about LoadLogic? We are going to see it in a moment. So basically how it works is it will leverage your AWS infrastructure in the backend, and you'll be able to spin up the instances for load generators and the controllers or agents. Then you'll be able to manage your own environment for performance testing needs. So think about like a Performance Center or Load Runner Enterprise, but by leveraging the AWS infrastructure. So no need to maintain your own stuff. Everything will be taken care by LoadLogic and also by the AWS infrastructure. And what is unique about LoadLogic is you will not be using the existing JMeter or any other tool scripts. We are going to see it in a moment in detail. First, to sign up, just visit sqllogic.com/loadlogic, and you can click on the pre-launch offer to sign up for a free account. Make sure you have a valid AWS account because it uses the AWS infrastructure to spin up the instances. So once you sign up for the SQLlogic for the very first time, it will give you the temporary token where you have to configure that in the serverless application model in AWS. So it leverages the SAM, which is based on Lambda, and which will help you to trigger the instances on behalf of you. So once you get the temporary token, you need to visit your AWS Management Console and search for SAM and click on Serverless Application Repository. I have already set up the LoadLogic. So all you need is you need to click on Available Applications and search for LoadLogic. But if you're setting up for very first time, it will automatically take you to the configuration page. So right now I have already configured. Just click on the LoadLogic link, and then here you can see the configuration section where you will be pasting the temporary token and the user ID, which is nothing but the email ID, and check this box, I acknowledge, and deploy. So after the deployment is successful, you'll be able to spin up the instances from the LoadLogic console in your AWS platform. Now just sign up for the SQLlogic, and once you signed in, you'll be able to see this link called Access the Portal. Just click on the Access the Portal, which will open the LoadLogic console where you'll be able to spin up the instances and you can see the status. So right now I am not running any instances. So to spin up, to get started, so what you can do is you can click on the launch where you can see the instance type. But before that, make sure you have selected the right region. For me, US East is the closest region. And similarly in my AWS, also I have selected the North Virginia, the US East region. And click on launch and select the type T3 medium, which is affordable for me. Just click on the medium instance. And similarly, you have to spin up the number of agents based on your needs. So right now I'm going with just one so that we can run a small test. Just enter the number and click on launch. And as you see, the status is getting updated. So right now it is trying to spin up the instances in US East Virginia. So right now one instance is for the server and another instance for the agent. And you can also see the cost associated and the IP address and other details. So just to validate, you can also go to the AWS Management Console and click on Services and select EC2 under Compute section, and make sure you are in the right region here. And right now it is saying displaying the running instances as 2. Just click on that where you can see the 2 instances. So right now it is displaying 4 because I have already terminated my previous instances so that I don't pay money to AWS. So this is the beauty of the LoadLogic. If it is not required, you can always shut down the instances so that you can save money. So right now, as you see, there are two instances. One is for the agent, one is for the server, and it is running, and the statistics is getting initialized. And also you can see the public IP address and the DNS. Now get back to Cloud Console of LoadLogic and click on refresh so that it will get refreshed. You can see the latest status. Okay, now both the servers are up and running successfully. Let us open the LoadLogic platform by clicking on this open button. This will take you to the login page. So by default, it uses the username admin and the password is password, and hit enter to log in. So this is the home screen, and you can browse through the information, how to get started, and help section in the information. And you can see all the account details in the account tab, and all the admin related activities in the admin console. And your scripts will be updated, managed here, and the test execution results and other stuffs will be available in the test section. So here LoadLogic will not leverage anything like JMeter or Gatling or Locust scripts. So you have to record your own Fiddler session or HIR file, and you have to parameterize, correlate wherever it's required, and you have to upload those in your LoadLogic application. So it never uses the JMeter or any other scripts. So only it leverages the Fiddler log or HIR file from the browser. So right now I have already have two scripts. So just click on the test. So whenever you spin up the LoadLogic application, it will come up with some demo scripts. So those details you can see it in the tests section. Just to click on the define test plans, where you can see the two scripts, two test plans basically. So one is with the 250 virtual users and another one is 7,000 virtual users. So let us execute a simple execution using the browse pets. So instead of running 250 virtual users, let us run with just 10 threads. Just click on edit and click on the delete segment to delete the second segment, and change the number from 250 to 10, and rest everything you can keep default, and click on save changes. And to execute this script or test plan, you can click on save and run. So once you hit save and run, it will automatically execute your test plan, and you can see the status here. So right now it is queuing. So once it is successfully queued and started, it will execute for 2 minutes and then it will stop the execution. So during runtime, you can also view the statistics by clicking on the watch test run. So just click on the watch test run, and here you can get the latest real-time statistics. So right now it is yet to start because the queuing position is number 1, and the status you can see is waiting here. So let us wait for a couple seconds, and then we can see the progress here. And you can also change the graph here. Right now it supports kilobytes per second, hits per second and active, and the table view of the statistics. And if anything goes wrong, it will display it in the red color. If everything goes fine, it will display in the green color. And also you can refresh the view here. Let us refresh the view. Okay, now the execution has been started. Let us click on watch test run to see some statistics. Just click on all results. Okay, you can see some data here, the elapsed time and the number of active users here. And as you see, it is getting populated. So this script will run for about 2 minutes and then it will stop the execution. So right now it is executing 20 virtual users, and total hits is 50, and 1 minute is done. So let us wait for a couple more seconds so that we can see the complete data. Okay, as you see here, the test is done and it's automatically displaying the results. And to see the detailed view, just click on the test results here. So now it is displaying 1 out of 1 reported. So let us click on the import button, which will import the results, I guess, and click here for combined report, which will open the detailed statistics and also the charts. So right now, as you see, 20 virtual users, and this is the host I tested, and the page, and the response time, and these top 10 slowest pages, and top 10 response variation, and other details. Just go back, and also you'll be able to see all the details, and you can also see the results archive and recent results here, and you can see the progress, the current scripts which are running now. So right now we're not running anything, so that is why it's displaying nothing here. And to manage your projects and the users, to give the access to the platform, so all these stuffs are available in the admin page. And you can click on the project control to create or edit projects, and account control to grant access, and to view the controllers, and to view the agents. So everything is available in the admin section. And these are the download link for the standalone agent, debugging agent, and the controller. And once your test is done, you can go back to the cloud console, and you can terminate the instances so that you don't pay the money to the AWS. So just click on terminate. So by clicking on terminate, all your data will be gone. It will not be available. So just click on terminate, and here also you can click on terminate all. And if you go back to your AWS instance, if you click on refresh, you can see it is shutting down. So once it is shutting down, it will after that it will terminate, and then you cannot see the report. So make sure you are taking a backup, otherwise you will lose all your data. So if you want to spin up again you need to come here, and then you have to click on launch to spin up the instances again. So that's it guys from my side. Please try LoadLogic and let me know if you have any issues faced on your comments. But what I am saying is because of the medium instance, it is always slow whenever I access the cloud console of LoadLogic, not this SKLogic net, this LoadLogic platform. It is a little bit slow. Probably I have to spin up or upgrade the instance to large and see what is the performance. And right now it is still in an early phase. A lot of rooms to improve in all the areas, but definitely it is worth to try. And right now it is available for free, where you can run unlimited virtual users by leveraging the LoadLogic platform for free and by leveraging the AWS infrastructure. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe to Q Insights for more such tutorials and videos. Thank you. Have a great day.